Honorable Speaker, I rise to reply to the debate on the motion of thanks to the Honorable President for his address to both the Houses of Parliament. The debate has by and large been very constructive and interesting. I would like to thank all the honorable members who participated in the debate and made it so constructive. I would like to specially thank the members of the opposition parties who had so little to speak by way of serious criticism. Sir, one of the points raised was that of our entering into some accords and trying to settle differences by talking across the table. Although I have clarified certain aspects in great detail outside the House, I think it is necessary that I should put the records straight in the House. I think it is necessary that I should put the records straight in the House. We have heard criticisms about the Punjab Accord, the settlement in Assam, and the agreement in Mizoram. All these accords are major steps forward in bringing the democratic process to the fore and solving our problems. But for these accords, many of us now sitting here and discussing matters would not have been present here. So let not these accords be decried. One important point is the question of socialism. I have been repeatedly referring to it for the last so many years. Socialism is not the spreading of poverty as some would imagine. It is about equitable distribution and uplift of the people. We can move towards socialism only if we have greater productivity and if there is more wealth to distribute. We have shown in the past 2 or 3 years that the Indian economy is resilient and is capable of generating just this sort of development. We have continued the strategy that was evolved by Pandit Ji. We proceed along the road that Indraji had laid for us by improving the productivity in public sector, by improving efficiency of its functioning. We have brought about a change in our economy. But there are also tremendous challenges ahead. It will not be an easy task. The biggest challenge will be to bring about a new ethos. I raised this point earlier also, and we intend to go into this aspect in greater depth. I have no illusions of quick answers or ready-made remedies. It is going to be a long drawn exercise. It will require a total change in the way the government and the organizations of the government function, not only at the center but right down at the state levels and right down to the district levels. The lower you go, the closer you will get to the grassroots. Also, we will require unstinted cooperation from every section of the house if we are to be really successful. Nobody could imagine that it is a task that can be left only to the government. It will call for the involvement of the entire people at all levels. I have no illusions of doing it fast. We should ensure that every step is in the right direction of reducing the costs of our programs. When I go to the rural areas, to the remote villages in the hilly areas of the country, I hear numerous complaints about how the program that we start from the center changes its character, content, and effect by the time it gets down to the roots. Those complaints may perhaps be wholly or partially true, but we must go into it in depth and find out what the blockades are, what the problems are, and take salutary steps to remove them. That is the only way to monitor the program. Madam, one point has been repeatedly made in this house. It has been said that there should be coordination among all the modes of transport. If it is not the case, it will not be possible to increase the efficiency of our transport system. I am happy to say that the Planning Commission has accepted our proposal and a committee has been appointed for this purpose. It has gone to the rural areas and discussed the problem. To some extent, I can say that it has already formulated a policy. I can say with all the emphasis at my command that whatever responsibility falls on the railways as a result of the coordinated and integrated policy among the railways, road transport and sea transport will be discharged, and all the necessary steps will be taken in this regard. The Honorable Minister has said that as far as revised estimate is concerned, there was no increase in freight and fares. Fortunately, we have in this house educationists and economists. Therefore, if all the aspects of the question are taken into account, I am quite certain that the problem can be properly understood and resolved. That is an important matter for us.